are camped on the Pacific Ocean tonight in our trailer. It's wild.
Now that we had the trailer, we could do our loop around the Olympic Peninsula with 3 planned campsites: Kalaloch on the Pacific, La Conner close to the San Juan Islands, and Cougar in the foothills of Mount St. Helens. This Condo Alto trailer had a cool trick. It could transform... Okay, well played, Annabelle. Transform from a low profile to full height.
All right, this is a quick tour of our Safari Condo Alto. Annabelle has set up the kitchen and is boiling water to make some mac and cheese. And she's at the dining room table waiting for boiling water while playing Zelda, of course. So yeah, it's nice and toasty in here too. The windows are steamed up.
Plan for tomorrow? Head for the northwest corner until we hit Land's End.
Good morning. So now the trip is unfolding as originally planned. After we have some breakfast, we are going to head up to the Hoh National Rainforest and the northern westernmost point of Washington. And we leave here tomorrow and go to a campground which will position us for a half-a-day kayaking adventure off of San Juan Island. Hopefully the weather's better, and we'll see, but onward we go. Oh, nice. 3D effect. Wow, it's a crab leg.
We stopped for lunch in Forks. From there, we hit the northern coast and turned left to Cape Flattery, the most northwestern point in the United States. It was getting pretty late, and with all the rain, we took a pass on the 1-hour hike to the actual end of the continental U.S. and called the parking lot close enough.
Oh, baby, that's the shot.
The next day, we had a ferry to catch in Port Townsend. The ferry took us to the town of Anacourt. For our new campsite, we were heading to the eastern side of Puget Sound on Skagit Bay.
there's a whole hiking trail here.
That's beautiful.
A tidal area was only a few steps away from our campsite. It invited us to explore it in the long June twilight.
Where'd they go? They were like,
An adventure lay ahead tomorrow with our kayak tour off San Juan Island. We had to take an early ferry from Anacourt to Friday Harbor. We drove up the bluff to Cattle Point and tried to spy some whales.
Yeah, so if you want to pop in the back and just get those
Dad, you look like one of those babies in like the.
you couldn't be taller than 6 feet and adjust. Oh, they did? Well, yeah, one of them. I'm not even sure, like, it's got some Chinese library look to it.
Just like that, our day on San Juan was over. It had been one of those perfect ones, full of joy of discovery of a new part of the world, and the connections to it that would hopefully tug us back someday. It was time to pivot the journey back to where we started, so I zeroed in on the town of Cougar, nestled on the southwestern perimeter of Mount St. Helens. I was still scratching my head about what to do with our day there when we got a tip from some fellow campers about a place called Ape Caves, a network of tunnels formed by flowing lava millennia ago. I had originally imagined Annabelle and myself hiking up a trail with some nice mountain vistas, but instead we found ourselves putting fresh batteries in our headlamps and descending into a subterranean unknown.
I understand all the artistic choices that they made.
Oh yeah.
Just look at this place. It's crazy. Wow.
I think wow pretty much sums it all up. our time in this part of the world. We returned the trailer the next day and took our leave of the Pacific Northwest.
Okay, so we are back in Portland. I'm driving Annabelle to the airport to go back to New York.
Woo!
So
Back to the homeland.
We were just talking to each other about our highlights, and I think we agree, right? Annabelle? Kalaloch.
That was a mystical,
magical, moss-draped, art-directed forest campsite that was a few steps from the Pacific Ocean. And second, I would say...
Oh, probably San Juan.
San Juan, yeah, because that wasn't too shabby either.
Yeah, San Juan is special. Like the wildlife and the community and the attitude, the culture. Like
yeah.
So how many bald eagles?
I lost count, but maybe 200, 300. I think that pretty much sums things up. And we'll be back with other adventures in the future.
By PNW. What is it?
Yeah, by PNW. PNW.
Good times.
Good times.
After dropping Annabelle off at the airport, I just had to drive across the entire country to get home.
I'm on the banks of the Missouri River in North Dakota, south of Bismarck, and this country is freaking big. It's Wednesday, June 22nd, about 11:30 a.m. I'm within 6 hours of home base in Ossining.
I got home a little later that day, and I have to say, home didn't feel quite the same for a few days. I had fallen in love with some faraway places, and part of me wasn't ready to come back. We're lucky to live in a country with such natural wonders, so ripe for adventure. I hope you too can make a plan to get out there and chase it.